About 70% of the lottery winners go bankrupt in 7 years. This is not a coincidence. Your mindset is the biggest reason why you're still poor. Let's take a look at a 7 mindset that keeps you there. Poor people are frugal, worth their money but not their time. 63% of the people would drive 5 minutes out of way to save 5 cents per gallon of gas. What is your time worth? Let's do a little bit of math on that. If you drive 5 minutes out of your way to save 5 cents per gallon, let's just say you have a super efficient car and you have 10 gallons for your tank. And that summarized to be about $6 that you have saved per hour. Is that money worth your time? Are you get paid more than $6 an hour? Minimum wage is $15 an hour. Do you think that's really worth it? Rich people, on the other hand, they treasure their time because they understand time is a constant asset. We all get some. Therefore, the only way to make yourself grow richer is to efficiently use your time. That's the reason why Elon Musk has private jet that flies him all around to save him time. And Steve Jobs only wear one style of t-shirt, so it cuts out the time for him to decide what to wear that day. Poor people will always ask, how do I do this? Rich people ask, who can help me do this? Because rich people know the only way to make more money and create more wealth is to use other people's time to make their time more valuable. So therefore, they can use that limited time to do more. There is a beauty of getting stuff done by team. Rich people focus on investing in team, process, people by using their money because they know that investment is going to save them invaluable time, and therefore they can use that time to create more and more products and hence increasing their wealth. Poor people always tell themselves, I can afford it. Words come out of your mouth, words that you're telling yourself, has its own magic way to manifest itself. So if you're always saying, I can't do this, I can't afford this, then you're likely putting yourself in a box and you will never be able to afford that. On the other hand, rich people always ask, how can I afford this? How can I buy this? How can I reach the moon? So you want to change your mindset from a limited belief to an unlimited belief. Instead of putting your mind in the saving mode, putting that into an overdrive for creation. Because only when you ask the question of, how can I reach Mars? Then you start making plans to reach that. Poor people have fear of missing out. This means that they only remember the last couple events that happened. For example, people always focus on what is in the news. The news talked about stock has just plummeted. The future is grim. Never mind all these past decades of data has showed us if you just keep going investing from a long-term hold perspective, you're going to make a profit. They forgot about the pattern of the money and then got caught up into the panics. So if the news also says crypto is doing great, then they get bought into the hype of crypto. This whole mentality is a gambling mentality because you're trying to follow the crowd to do what you think is the right thing. But in the other hand, you learn nothing, created no expertise in any types of investment. Rich people do it differently. They have picked their focus. They want to focus on one type of investment, really learn it very well, so they become the expert of it. Once you become the expert, you can pick up opportunities when other people are not looking. When you see an opportunity, you have the capability to seize the moment and pull the trigger and execute the whole transaction. Poor people think all debts are bad. Didn't David Ramsey told us about all debts are bad, we should just get rid of them? But rich people, on the other hand, understand the beauty of leveraging. They understand not all debts are bad, some debts are great and should be used to leverage and make more money. So by using other people's resources, including your bank and leverage, you're going to be able to create more wealth. What are some of the bad debt? For example, student loans, mortgages for your primary home, car loans, credit cards. These are bad debt. When you take them on, you're not really creating additional wealth. On the other hand, investment mortgages, etc., that has low rate in an inflationary scenario could be a really good tool to use to hedge against the inflation. Make sure you educate yourself on how money really works, including checking out our content, make your money work harder for you. Poor people believe that bad things just happen to them. For example, you probably heard about people talk about, I got passed on promotion because so-and-so has a better relationship with my boss, therefore got the position instead of me. But have you thought about, did you take the time to build that relationships with your boss? Did you take time to showcase what you did to your boss in order to earn that promotion? Rich people take full responsibility of their action. They thrive and look for ways to take accountabilities because they know very well once you take that responsibility, admit to these mistakes that you have made, then you can change the outcome in the future. Poor people always focus on, how can I get paid more from my job? The job is a vehicle for them to make money and that's it. But rich people think it differently. Rich people seek jobs as a learning opportunity and experiences. Robert Kiyosaki once said his rich dad told him, do not work for money, work for knowledges. Poor people are trading their time through their job for money, and while rich people are trading their time for education so that they understand the how and the expertise to create wealth for themselves in the future. What are you doing to better your life today? Start investing and educate yourself about money smart so your money can work harder for you so you don't have to.